Hi guys, Silver Soul Fox here. I am doing a little something something. I just went out and harvested quite a few different things. I'm a solitary witch, a practitioner, if you don't like that word. Spiritual being, whatever you want to call me. It's it doesn't take a lot for me in my practice. So when I forage small amounts. But I'm blessed to live where I live. I have so many plant allies that I do use frequently in my practice that I go out. I mean, I could forage every day and still not be done. Here I just have a ton of lovely little buttercups who are already done drying. They're going to get chopped up and put in the container, and the older ones I'm going to put in this bowl because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those quite yet. Usually I just rotate, put new on the bottom, old on the top. I'm not sure if they're all going to fit. I went a little crazy um, and got some extra because I've been doing a lot of workings with that particular plant ally. It is poisonous, just so you know. They say, be careful when you touch, things like that. These many moons that I've been doing this, I've come to realize that all plants, can hinder or help, really. So, anyway, I've got my basket here of goodies that I went out and foraged for. Some of them I wasn't planning on, like these guys here. Here we have passion flower that just started to come up. The new, just the very gentle beginnings of passion flower. It is a vine and it grows plentiful for me in my area. I'm blessed. I love her. She is one of my most used and valued ladies. However, she does like to spread in places I don't want her to go. So that's what I do. I nip it in the bud. I take her out wherever she starts. I don't want her to. And believe it or not, these fresh little baby starts are the best for tea, passion flower tea. So I like to use these in actual teas. The other larger, the leaves get the size of my hand or bigger, if that gives you an idea how little these shoots are. So, but yeah, these are perfect for teas or gentle, softer uses, medicinally, anything you want to use. But I will also use her in Magick. I just don't waste. So when I pull her out, I use her. I find a reason to use her. So I wasn't counting on her today, but she was counting on me. So we have her. And then we have this big old pile here. Oh my goodness. I'm going to probably have other things come out along with these. These are dandelion leaves. You'll find some that are this big and some that are this big. Just huge. I like all kinds. Of course, I don't eat these. However, you can. They're great in salad. The little ones I recommend are not bitter if you're going to eat them. I use dandelion root and dandelion leaves all the time. I work with spirits, so it's one of my main go-tos. So yeah, lots and lots of dandelion leaf. Going to need to dry and jar that up. And let's see what else we have before we get into the flower. Oh yeah, I did some plantain, so it looked extra good. And I like to use what's in my area, what grows closest to me, because the universe knows more than I do. Mother Nature knows more than I do. A lot of times you'll find, like for example, last year I had self-heal show up everywhere, all around me. I mean, my yard, everywhere. It never did before, but it did last year. And what did I need most last year? Self-heal. It's crazy that the universe works that way. So this is plantain. Again, the small, tiny baby leaves of plantain. And you get the bigger, larger leaves of plantain. It's a little wilted. I was out there for hours. There are numerous types of plantain. Ribwort, black seed. I mean, they go on and on and on and on. So yeah, whatever is in your area, you'll have to, you know, look that up. But plantain is also used in a lot of the skin salves, or, you know, just so many. Like, you can look this stuff up yourself. I use it for different reasons. I'm not going to tell you what it says when I look up these plants. You can do that on your own. All I'm going to do is tell you what I use them for, and it might contradict what you read, and it might not. A lot of the things I use them for sometimes are what they say they are, but most of the time they are not. Now, not last but not least, what I've come to realize in my area, particularly my area, this is what we call red clover. And you'll notice it's purple, but it's beautiful. When I was a kid, we would just eat these. They're sweet. They're delicious. I love clover for so many things. This is extremely healing. I use this for healing, for all types of healing. Red clover is immaculate for healing. And I've found that it's very, very hard to find in my area as of late. So that's worrisome for me. I'm definitely going to be planting large amounts of red clover in my area to bring it back. I don't know where she's gone or why, but I miss her. It took me, I don't know how long to get, I don't know what, maybe 10, 12 pieces, maybe 20 of the wonderful, beautiful, healing, irreplaceable red clover. And they always call it red clover. And I'm always like, you know, it's not red. But, yeah, she's purple. But I'm going to dry her, and I'm going to use her. And she's beautiful, and I'm lucky to have the little bit that I did get. So, yeah, we're looking at maybe a bundle. Maybe a bundle at that, you know, so. But, yeah, she's dark and beautiful and purple. And I love her. And again, like I said, the leaves of the red clover are variegated, however you want to say it. They have the light green in the dark green on the leaves there. My lighting's bad, but you get the gist. I love red clover. I really do. And last but not least, we've got a ton of this stuff. And I love it too. It's just the regular white clover. And I did get a lot because I use white clover in hordes of stuff, mainly money magic. I like it in that, and that might not be something that's common. That might not be what you read, but let me tell you, witches, next time you do a money bowl or a money working, throw you some white clover in there, and it's beautiful. It smells sweet. Again, you can eat it just like it is. I mean, I love it. It's just a little smaller than the fellow cousin, the red clover. But, yeah, you can see the difference there. Just beautiful. Love them both. But anyway, I'm definitely have my work cut out for me here because I have to bundle these and dry these. All of these. I don't know if you've seen that pile, but it was a pile like that. I went crazy on those because I do tend to use them a lot. I would have went crazy on the red clover, but I couldn't find it. So you know what I'm going to be doing later this evening and possibly tomorrow after my doctor's appointment? I'm going to be walking the woods and the rails for trails and the riverbanks and everywhere trying to find my beautiful long lost red clover. Anywho, I'm going to chop these buttercups up, put them in my lovely little dish here, and hang all these leaves up to dry so that I can do the calming and relaxing chopping of those once they dry and the crumble. And it's just all very relaxing for me, the entire process, from foraging to hanging the herbs to dry to chopping them up or crumbling or grinding or cutting every itty bitty tiny flower off a stem. I mean, whatever the case may be, I love it. And that's all part of it. you know, so, but aren't those beautiful little Asiatic lilies I got yesterday for my anniversary? So pretty. And I got, you know, a big flower vase here full of, I believe they're called chrysanthemum daisies and roses with some baby's breath. They're beautiful. The husband tries. He's a getting good after 20 years of it, you know. He bought me a bamboo tree plant to try to grow. He always likes to challenge me, and I love that. I love that. I've done the Venus flytrap. I've done the bonsai. And now it's going to be the bamboo. So, which none of those grow in our area, and it's very hard to get them to grow. So that's how it's challenging to me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my little quick 10-minute video on foraging herbs in your yard and in your area that's close to you. You know, I hope you had fun, learned a little something. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Let me know, you know, if you guys do any foraging, what area you're from, what you like to forage, what grows around you, why you think it grows around you. Do you agree with me, you know, that the plants that do grow around us are made for us? Our body knows the difference. Our body wants those herbs that grow around us. Trust me on that. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a magical day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.